Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in this world. Just wanted to go live.
Promise, which suited our first.
Disturbing, actually. There's a lot of outrage, to be honest with you, going on right now in regards to this story. A lot of outrage. Let me see if I can find her performance at American Idol. And let me show you this first because I think it's worthy of showing you who I'm actually talking about aside from this incident. Hey, what's up, Tough Love? Let's see here. Let's do this. Let me show you who Syesha is. This was 13 years ago.
With Promise, which suited our first contestant just fine.
I'm Syesha Mercado. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Miami,
Hold on, y'all. I'm
Florida.
trying to get this
Right now, I'm at the happiest place in my life because good things are happening over and over and over and over again. And I think really it's just me attracting it just by thinking positive. My family is really, really happy for me.
There we go.
A time like this means a lot to me right now because in the past, I didn't have very, very happy times. My dad, I love him so much. He struggled with drugs and alcohol for a really, really long time. I remember him just being in and out of my life.
I don't think I can do this. Nah, I don't think so. Can we?
You can do it. You can do it. He just recently graduated from the rehab program.
Syesha, I always did love you, and I'm proud to be your father, and I'm proud of you. You are my daughter, and give all you got. Okay.
I'm proud of you too. Hey guys.
What's up?
Woo! I'm so happy to be here. How happy are you? I'm really happy.
Syesha Mercado, you're 20, you're from Miami,
Yes.
actress, singer. So what are you going to sing?
Hey,
I'm
Jen.
going to sing Think Freedom by Aretha Franklin.
Excellent. Let us know when you're ready.
Okay. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think that your mind gonna let you set me free. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Did you like that, Paula?
Oh, I think she's fantastically.
Sorry.
You lost it a little bit at the end, but I thought it was
You're
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was all a bit of an effort.
I,
A good effort, I thought.
you cannot deny the fact that this girl can sing.
Now, that is Syesha Mercado in her American Idol original debut. Now, I'm going to show you another side to Syesha Mercado, and she is going through probably the roughest part of her life right now. But I just want to encourage her to stay strong. Over the weekend, a Manatee County Sheriff's Office took her newborn child from her. Basically, the statement is as such, quote, "We understand that from the outside looking in, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office Child Protective Investigation Division actions may seem uncaring, but let me assure you we have the best interest of children and families in mind at all times." MCSO goes on to say, "We are governed by numerous policies and laws to ensure we do not lose focus when dealing with vulnerable families. The last thing anyone in this business wants to do is shelter children from their parents. But sometimes it is the only direction we are forced to take. By law, we always attempt to shelter children with another family member prior to any other placement. When not possible, we attempt to shelter with a non-relative known to the family, and as a last resort, We shelter with with other resources. They finish with, quote, when the need arises, the sheltered children, the families are given guidance on as to how to successfully reach goals to be reunified with their children as soon as possible. Now, this video I'm about to show you shows former American Idol finalist Syesha Mercado absolutely beside herself, in tears, as law enforcement takes her newborn baby following a Child Protective Services investigation. And this video is absolutely stirring outrage. Syesha sobbed as she reluctantly handed over her baby daughter to Manatee County Sheriff's deputies Wednesday in Florida. Cops insisted she surrender the child during a welfare check. You see Syesha begging the deputies not to take her baby, then pumping breast milk into a bottle to send off with her daughter, who was eventually taken away in the back of an SUV. This newborn is reportedly the second child authorities have taken from Syesha this year. Her toddler son was placed in foster care following a hospital visit where a doctor sounded an alarm, claiming that the boy was malnourished. In this video, Syesha asks law enforcement why they're taking her baby girl, and she's told it's because she didn't tell authorities she'd given birth while the legal battle for custody of her son was ongoing. Syesha insists her newborn is happy and healthy, claiming she has all the paperwork to keep the child, and says cops should have contacted her attorney, but in the end, she lost custody. This emotional video is sparking outrage online, with some people accusing authorities of racism, and I would go a step further and to accuse them of even more than that. I think that just before I even show this video to you, it's heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching. And I don't agree with the concept of, taking children. Basically, they took her child from her toddler. They said the child was malnourished, right? Well, is there a reason that child maybe was malnourished? We don't know, but there's been several known medical rarity or diseases that can cause children to be malnourished, or maybe there's something wrong with that child's digestive system. We don't know the details behind that. But the moment that she had the second child, they took the child from her, which means if she has any other children, they're going to take her children from her. Is that the proper thing to do? We don't know all the details behind what's going on in this case as far as the specifics, but this is heart-wrenching. And this doesn't scream to me that a mother, who doesn't love her child. And I would think a mother that doesn't love her child would not feed her child. Hey, guys.
Let Derek know that now another.
Yeah, I just spoke to the investigator. She's en route to you guys now.
Okay, all right.
So she's aware. I told her you all were en route to the sheriff, CPI office here, so she's aware. You know what I mean? She sees the lead.
Is that right? That's right.
No, ma'am.
She's not gonna be.
You can't be human.
Ma'am, I get it. Can I talk to you over here? Can I talk to you? No, this is all I wanted. I know you're just doing your job.
Right.
But yesterday when they came by, they already come to our home every other week to check on my other 3 that I just got custody of. When they showed up yesterday as a new supervisor, this is the case management, Safe Children Coalition,
Right.
Not you guys.
Right.
They checked on them, seen them, and then asked about my wife. And I'm like, if you want to know any information about anything regarding her, contact our attorney. So if they were seeking to get the proper information that's under the statutes, they would have contacted our attorney and got whatever information they needed. That makes sense? See?
No,
you understand?
I understand.
It's making it seem like we're not cooperating, and we have.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from. And, you know, I understand your concern and making sure that.
I want you guys to understand that this baby is only days old. I'm going to copy a video because this video is over an hour. And I'm going to put this in the chat so you guys can go watch the entire thing.
Is there a reason why I can't? Is there a reason why I can't be with her? Because I have to feed her. So where are they going to feed me?
Yeah, that's our lawyer. Our lawyer is across the street.
I got some little soft baseballs and stuff. You want any of those for them?
And happy.
Sir, you mind staying with the kids while? Yeah, I can't leave them.
That's why I want to.
Go ahead, Sisha.
Go ahead.
I'm coming to them.
What's your attorney's name? If I'd let the
Derek McBorough.
Okay, I love that.
All right. How you doing, sir? Right.
Hey, man.
The doctor said, Ty, please follow me. Do you have children? Would you just... There's no point.
They're not listening. There's no point.
They don't. It's so wrong, Sarah. How could
You don't
guys
feel
do
nothing?
this? Do you not feel anything?
Put the baby in the
You guys, I'm human. This is my baby. My baby is days old. And you're taking my baby away from me. You're taking my baby away from me. You have no heart. This is so wrong.
Just give her a second. Can you give her a second?
Don't make it seem like I'm crazy, okay?
Yeah, we suppose this is normal.
I know you have children.
Sarah,
This is my baby.
you may not have babies, but
I carried my baby for 9 months.
this is normal.
You don't care.
Yes, I do, Father.
You don't care.
Would you like to put the
You could have talked. No, I don't. I want my baby.
We have to put the baby.
My baby is healthy and happy. My baby is breastfeeding from me. What are you gonna give my baby?
Please put the baby in the car seat.
Can you just give her a second? We gonna cooperate, but don't be a human before anything. We know you're doing your job, but you have some empathy.
Oh my God.
Y'all done took our son. Now you taking our daughter.
Please put the baby.
You understand that, right?
Please put the baby in the
It'd be something wrong with us if we didn't respond.
Oh my God. I have to hold it together, right? I'll hold it together. I'm strong.
Y'all know what y'all doing wrong. It's your job, but it's still wrong morally and ethically.
Watch the faces on the people. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Watch the faces on this woman. Her face hasn't changed. She's looking on the woman. Her eyes are very lifeless. So she just wants to do her job. She don't even care. She's hearing her mum crying and trying to reach out to her, and she's not even listening to her.
That's our attorney. Ma'am, that's our attorney.
You're traumatizing my baby. My baby's gonna cry. I don't even want my baby out like this. I do.
Can I see it, the pacifier?
All you had to do was call the attorney. We have all the paperwork. You guys have created so much trauma. You just expect me to just come outside and be like, "Hi guys, you're my friends." You're not my friends.
Have you all put this much energy into a family that has no criminal background?
This is unnecessary. You know how much I've done for this county? I have the key to this city. I have the key to this city and Sarasota. I've done nothing but help this county. Manatee Sheriff County Office. I did an anti-bullying program for you guys.
Here.
He's so heartless. He more or less moves her from the car.
You guys, can I sit with my baby and go with you? No, I'm not a danger. I'm not a danger to my baby. You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
Just call me when you guys are done at the hospital and I'll let you know about
the blanket. The blanket.
That was you outside in the blue car? Leaving our home? Yeah, I seen him outside our home.
Did Nikki tell you the next steps and everything?
Yeah, we got the hearing within 24 hours, and I hope everybody does their job and implements their ethics and morals, because
I wanted to make sure that this story gets the necessary coverage. What I witnessed was authorities exercising their power to take away this woman's newborn child. And although she may have a child in the system right now, be due to whatever reasoning, and my understanding is it wasn't anything physical at all. It's, there was some malnourishment, and that could have been anything. I'm trying. Don't ask me.
As you can hear, the person who's making the video is highly triggered by what she's seen, and it is triggering because any woman who has a child and the child is taken from them, even though this is the second child that's taken from them, you'll feel the sadness for her. And it's just sad to watch, from the cry, when you hear the baby crying, and then you see the mother crying, and the father, like, he wants to break down, but he can't break down. He's got to be strong for his wife. So the presenter, like, you really literally feel, you know, like she must be crying as well, because there was a lot of tears. On another channel holder, when she finished filming, at the end there was a three-way Instagram conversation, and the two women at the bottom was crying, like you can tell, and it was giving her encouragement, like, hold yourself up when you go there, you know, don't look a certain way, go and find out exactly where the baby is. It's just so sad, you know. And I know a lot of people's gonna be triggered by this, because a lot of people's probably even went through this. So, you know, if you're triggered, don't watch this, really. That's all I can say, because it's just to watch it, the image itself, it is really saddening to watch. But on the other videos, right, you find out who the doctor is who encouraged this, done by TikTokers. And I'm going to put them up so you can see as well. And I'm going to put up her Instagram so you can go over there and you can give her words of encouragement. Her and her husband, she has a petition going as well. If you can sign the petition as well, they're definitely going through it. She has a YouTube as well. She's done a song for Amen Ra. Amen Ra, and yeah, it's just sad. It's very sad to watch. So I'm gonna put up the one what the TikTokers have done.
Hi guys, I want to bring awareness to Dr. Sally Smith here in Florida, who is ruining lives. People have taken their lives. People are in jail because she gives false reports of abuse. She is the doctor that also took Amen Ra from Sisha, an American Idol finalist. She has done this to so many families that there have been articles written about her. Yet she is still practicing, y'all. She's still practicing. We've been calling her office number, and her office manager has been hanging up on us. Her office manager threatened to call the cops on me today. That's the classic thing that Karens do. But we also have been calling the Florida Medical Board to file a complaint. And when I called today, one of the reps told me that they are already investigating Dr. Smith on a formal complaint that they have against her. So I want to encourage you to make phone calls. This evilness has to stop. Our babies are being taken away from us. Sisha and her husband Tyrone has had 2 children taken from them this year. You can see the videos on my page. 2 days ago, they took her newborn baby girl, and CPS told her, Manatee County CPS told them, we own your children. When we have an open case on you, we own your children. And they didn't stop until they surrounded their house with cops, harassed them, and eventually pulled them over on the streets and took their baby girl from them. No signs of abuse. No neglect. They have 3 older children that are still in the home. If they were an abusive parents, why are the older 3 kids in the home? Guys, let's do what we can. Make phone calls. Let's call the mayor of Tampa. Let's call the mayor of St. Petersburg. Sisha actually has the keys to the city, being that she was American Idol finalist, and yet she's being treated this way. Thank you guys so much for your support. And let's stop this legal kidnapping of our children.
This is a story of how both of Syesha's children were legally kidnapped.
Former American Idol contestant and Broadway actress Syesha Mercado is finding herself the face of legal kidnapping at the hands of Dr. Sally Smith. Dr. Smith is the head of the Child Protective Services and considered one of the most powerful figures in Florida child welfare. She has long been criticized for aggressively reporting child abuse and confiscating people's children, only to have dozens and dozens of those charges dismissed. USA Today did a really detailed report on this in 2019. I've linked to it in my bio. Syesha Mercado and her family are just one more victim. In February of this year, Syesha had taken her 13-month-old baby boy to the hospital. She had just found out that she was pregnant again, and she wasn't producing the amount of breast milk required to feed him adequately. So she asked for the hospital's help in getting him more fluids. After a few days, he was doing fine, and she thought she was going to be able to go home. But the hospital wanted to keep the baby for further observation. On March 11th, Manatee County Child Protective Services came to the hospital with armed officers and said they would be confiscating the baby because the parents had refused a B12 shot. She says that never happened.
But what did we do?
Yeah, what is the crime? Can you please give us a charge?
But who said we
You
neglected
refused the B12 shot
I
today.
didn't refuse it. I said his
No.
father was on his way.
There was no refusal.
So you're saying you're taking my child away from me?
I am.
Right now,
That's
you
not
can't
gonna
take
happen.
my child away from me.
That's not going to happen. Right now, in this time, I'm filing criminal charges against this
I've never
hospital.
said I wasn't.
I didn't do anything. This is so injustice. I didn't do anything.
The baby was removed from the parents' care and placed in foster care without trying to do a family first placement or speak to their lawyer, and they have not seen him since. The nightmare does not end there. Just 2 days ago, she was pulled over by Manatee County's CPS in a targeted stop. Ware County officials took her 10-day-old still breastfeeding daughter. She posted a very emotional video detailing from start to finish the stop, in which she reminds them that she does anti-bullying work with that very police department. Officers take the baby without calling the Mercado family attorney. And now CPS has 2 of her children, with no information on where they are or when she'll get them back. Dr. Sally Smith is still leading child abuse investigations for Pinellas County.
Now I'm gonna show her Instagram. Please go over there, tap on the, the So what it says here, it says taking children into custody, sheltered hearings, detaining a child, medical hospital personnel, taking a child alleged to be dependent into custody, law enforcement officers, authorized agents of the department, family finding, placement in shelter, medical, psychologically examination, treatment of child, physically, mental, substance abuse, or peer work. Because the noise, because my daughter's playing noise, I'm going to try and bring it closer as much as possible so you can see it. But like I said, go over to the page and you can read it for yourself.
the change this world needs. No more harm to the star seas. Protect the star seas. Our love and light is what they need.
But what do we do?
Yeah, what is the crime? Can you please give us a charge?
But who said we neglected our